Hello everybody, it's Cowboy Legends for Life, and I just am disgusted and not surprised at the same time about, what I'm about to say, Dez Bryant. I'm myself thinking that we're all done with this issue, but it keeps coming back to bite us, and that's a fact, it's biting us, alright? But, it doesn't hurt as much because he's no longer a Cowboy, alright? What I'm telling you, man, is that y'all think that he was this end all. A lot of you think he was just the greatest thing that ever happened to the Cowboys, like the greatest Cowboys receiver. He was not the greatest Cowboys receiver. I mean, I got numbers here, man, that will blow your socks away. That I did this morning, because last night it pissed me off to see this, and I watched everybody's channel about what happened with Dez Bryant, and I waited. Didn't say anything until I waited to what Lee was going to say, or all the others had to say. All right. And so, until when Lee spoke, and after that, I was like, I'm going to make my. After I heard it, I want to make my comment in the morning. This has gotten crazy, man. I mean, I expected this, but I thought the guy was just better off moving on. I think that he had to screw himself, okay? Because how's Dez Bryant? I know, yes, he broke the Cowboys record, and for touchdowns. And receptions, touchdowns, right? And it's 8 seasons with the Cowboys. But it's not so what you think it is. It's not. Dez Bryant is not that great top 10 receiver that you think he is. He's not. He hasn't been there for a long while. He was for a few years. All right? I got to tell you. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it right now, his stat. And I'm looking at only 3 seasons, in 8 seasons, that Dez Bryant has 1,000 yards or more in his career, in the season. Okay? 3 seasons out of 8. And then you look at Michael Irvin, I forgot what Michael Irvin's was, I'm sorry. I think it was 8 or 7. I'll check. It's about 7 or 8. The remarkable thing about Dez Bryant's stats, okay? Just want to point it out because everybody thinking that this is still a mistake. We don't know what we have in terms of our receivers. Dez Bryant, as you all know, had 531 receptions for the Cowboys and 73 touchdowns, and that he cried and begged and moaned to get on the field while playing with Dak Prescott. All right, it's cool. It's good. Pretty good. It's not overwhelming, but it's good. Very good. But the man who set the record, Bullet Bob Hayes, who didn't play football in college, he was a track star, set the record for the greatest team in the NFL. Bullet Bob Hayes had 71 touchdowns, of course, you know that. And I think in his 10 years, I think 9 years with the Cowboys. 9 years. Yeah, 9 years with the Cowboys. I believe it is. He had 7,295 yards receiving with the Cowboys. That's fucking pretty good, right? He had like I said, but he got the 71 touchdowns, right? He did it in 365 receptions. He did it in 365 receptions to Dez Bryant 531. All right, now you couple that with the fact. Let's see, he's a tight end, and he's a stopgap in terms of what his role is, because his main role is blocking, protection for the quarterback, and blocking for the running back, and then he becomes that gap that he needs to be in order to open up the field. Keep the field honest. That's what Titans' job is supposed to be. But he did it on steroids in terms of what he did, because the man retired 4th all-time receptions. You can't sneeze at that. I don't give a damn who tell you, well, he was not a receiver. He was a tight end. No, he was there when he was needed. He was open. That slow-ass man was open. Put it that way. All right? He knew how to run the routes. Period. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to be. And when your ball's thrown to you, you catch it. You could be a damn running back. And ask Le'Veon Bell. He got 80-something receptions. Okay, so tell me that's why he's a scat back. But tell me, was that wrong? What is he then? See, I see people just they don't know what the hell they're talking about. But the point I'm trying to make here is that Bullet Bob Hayes had 365 receptions, and he scored 71 touchdowns. Like 9 seasons for the Cowboys. Everybody screaming out, "Oh boy, look at that! Look at Dez Bryant has 17 touchdowns, man! Oh wow, him in that combination with Tony Romo." You know, Bullet Bob Hayes won a Super Bowl. Bullet Bob Hayes been in the postseason for like 5 or 6 straight years. You know, with his teammates, including the great Roger Staubach and Don Meredith. Okay, all the way up with Craig Morton and all that other stuff. Okay. So it's just but anyway, and then I turn around and look at my man Michael Irvin, my favorite Cowboy receiver, right? And Michael Irvin, and here's the thing about Witt, all right? Witt in his first 8 seasons, he had less yards than Dez Bryant. Excuse me, I'm just bumping it. It's morning time. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But he had less yards than Dez Bryant, but he had more receptions, of course. He had 617 to Dez Bryant 531 in their first 8 years. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like Dez Bryant's this mega power player, whatever. He wasn't no real playmaker the way others were. You understand? And like I said, Michael Irvin. Look at this reception. Look at this. This bullet. I know I pointed out this before. Sometime after the season was over with, and I made a video about this and put the numbers up. All right, Michael Irvin. He had less receptions than Dez Bryant in his first 8 years, 527, but he had 1,000 yards more than Dez Bryant. 1,000 yards more. He had like 5 less receptions, or 4 less receptions than Dez Bryant, but 1,000 yards more. And guess what? Michael Irvin had only 78 receptions in his first 3 seasons. Those horrible years, till Jimmy Johnson walked in there. In the time when he had Aikman. Aikman kept getting hurt that time, but he had 78 receptions in 3 years. And Michael Irvin he had 65 touchdowns when he retired. He played 12 seasons or whatever. But that's beside the case. You forget who his teammate was, who was getting all the touchdowns. 165 touchdowns in his entire career. That was Emmitt Smith. So Emmitt Smith was the focus on scoring because they were a run-first team. And the Cowboys fell out of that when they got all the way up to Romo. Okay, Romo was just a pass team because they had no whatever. He had running backs, but they was still Wade was not always fit on running all the time. But then to Garrett's credit, when he took over, you know, he came from an era of run first, a run team. But here's my take on it. Okay, Dez Bryant got upset because of what Stephen Jones said. That Dez Bryant was always in Dak's ear. He was telling the truth. And if you look at the entire video, he wasn't trying to skew Dez Bryant. He wasn't trying to hurt Dez Bryant, or blame him for anything completely. But I would do it because that's a fact. He was always in Dak's ear about Dak's not getting the ball to him. Dak, I need 2. This is 2 now. You ain't throw the ball to me. What's going on, man? You know, I'm Dez Bryant. It's a clown. Okay? So, but Stephen Jones said it right. Even if that was all he said, he told the truth. Dez Bryant was making too much fucking trouble on the field. Okay? You know, he was always trying to screw up Dak Prescott's mind and make him feel bad that Dez Bryant's not getting all the fucking accolades. And I always like, you know, you have Simon saying that it was envy. You know, that's true because I felt that myself before. He didn't like the fact that these 2 rookies were getting all the accolades when they first came into the league. Dez Bryant was a show, but he was no longer the show when Dak Prescott got there. He was crying for the ball when Dak Prescott first got on the field. What did Dak say to him? I'll throw it to you when you open. You understand? But see, he didn't want to make way, You know, Des Bryant was a little too volatile, so he tried to stay away from that. You all know that Des Bryant's too fucking volatile. He may have liked Dak. He may have truly didn't like Dak. Doesn't even matter. All I know is that he did not respect Dak Prescott the way he did Romo. He did not respect him, and that's why, because of those antics, a lot of dumbass Cowboy fans acted like that. They started believing the hype that Dak Prescott don't know what the hell he's doing, which is bullshit. I'll throw the numbers and shove them down your mouth every fucking day if I had to, and show you that's a lie. That Dak Prescott knows what the hell he's doing. All right, but I ain't got to do that because I'm letting him speak for himself. Show me another quarterback that's won 22 games in their first 2 seasons. Go ahead. Is it wins? Is it wins? No. Not wins? Who is it then? Was it Romo? No. Was it Romo? No. Who is it then? Show me one. The only one who could come close to that or even did it was Big Ben Roethlisberger. Other than that, no one. Not even Tom Brady. Pathetic.